Hey everyone, it's me, Vikky, and I was actually thinking about how I will complain on this video about how bad of a day I had because everything went wrong, but I'm not going to bother you with that sort of stuff. There's no reason for me to put negative energy on you because of my complaints. But I have to apologize to you because I broke my word. Even my picture on the top of the channel says that I'll upload it daily, and I already have not done that yet. I did not upload yesterday, even though I said I will, so I'm really sorry for that. If you haven't seen what I wrote on the channel discussion, basically there I said that my reaction to episode 3 and 2 are on a USB which my computer couldn't read anymore. And then I also wrote that therefore there's a possibility that I might not upload the second and third episode, and I might straight go into the fourth. But luckily I have some backup because my reactions are one of a kind for me, because I cannot remake them. They're valuable to me, so that's why I always have some backup videos of my reaction in case stuff like this happens. And so yeah, I have my reaction to the second and third episode, but just the reaction. So my discussion and introduction on both episodes got deleted. I had to re-edit the whole my reaction to the second and third episode. But I'm not going to complain, because I'm happy that at least I got the reactions. The discussion and introduction are there's always a possibility to remake them, and I'll do that today. But because now I already seen episode 5, I won't be able to give my true feelings out, my discussion. I will point out some things I liked in the episode. I will point out some things I thought at that time. It will be more of like a review, so it won't be as long as usual, because it doesn't make so much sense now to theorize and talk, because I'm already 3 episodes ahead of this one. Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to make this introduction too long, because I don't want to be this whole video to be too long, because then it takes for ages to be uploaded on YouTube. And I want to upload it today, and to make up for not uploading yesterday, I will also upload the third episode, and they're both shorter versions, so I think it's fair for me to upload both. Tomorrow everything will go as it should. My reactions to the 4th and 5th episodes are already done, edited, so you will see that normally. It will follow my original system, the whole videos, so everything will go I hope at least as it should from tomorrow on. Enjoy this reaction, see you at the end of this video, where I will be quickly reviewing this episode. And so also, because I had to remake those introductions and reviews, that's why you're seeing me here. So I hope that this location doesn't bother you, but this is actually an emergency video for me, because I wanted to upload today. I don't have much time left, so I had to do this here. So I hope you're not bothered by that. Okay, backstory. Oh, so it is a apocalyptic world. There are 3 walls, right? On that day, fall of part 2. Well, they look so disturbing. Man. Why are there small... Oh god. Oh god. Why is he not running away? That... because yeah, I'm super interested why. Oh, just that. Yeah, I think we don't need any super explanation. I think that's a great reason, probably. What? What's happening again? Does she have any psychic powers? Oh, this is so... Man, just like, they look so savage. Boats. So that means my theory... I mean, yeah, it was shown there are multiple walls, which means multiple villages. Oh, that's smart. So that's their own escape. Oh man. Do they have enough time for it? So many people? I mean, just look at them. I'm not gonna lie, I would just love to kill some of them. I mean, that might sound disturbing, but they look so creepy. And they have this position of power that they don't deserve. It just makes me angry. Wow, how many people will be left behind? It seems like they have some weapons, but they are trash. Just like Eren said. So it seems like Hannes really has high morals. Oh, they're afraid of that guy. Right. But what about the other walls? Are they also so short? No, wait. That's not the... Did he gain more skin? Oh shit, he's fast. Well, what now? Wait, Hannes? Wasn't Hannes there? So can they escape? It seems like these were... Okay, Hannes is alright. It seems like a council. Whoa, so yeah. They seem unstoppable. The hell? So now he will start to hate on humans because they're weak. Okay, I understand him, but it seems like he's taking it a bit too far. Where the hell is he? The hell? He had a needle and the key was shown. So he is a crazy scientist. It really seems like they have some weird powers, these two. So they met. What? Yeah. Oh, they despise their own refugees. their own people. Outsiders. Is he for real? Oh. He seems smart, Eren. But I wouldn't have apologized to this idiot. Armin's parents also died, but it seems before. Oh, she knocked him out. Aunt. Which aunt? Okay, that's logical. They just send them to die. What? So his grandfather died. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I love the music. Oh, we're already there. Is that her? They seem so older. Look at him. His voice. He's really older. Whoa, he's a badass now. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. So, to now quickly review this episode and talk about it. So that time, of course, I was surprised in a way, because they have already grown. I was not sure, but I thought that they might grow. I think I also mentioned it in the first episode, that I think that that Eren might grow through this show, but he already did in the second episode. When he was a child, I said that he's taking it too far, because he said he wants to kill all the Titans. Because if he will only follow his idea to kill Titans because he just wants to kill them, not because he wants to save humanity, he can be in some situations like where he would have to choose between a friend or killing a Titan, and that's where the issue comes. So, and if he will continue on this path, he could become the thing that he swore to kill. Even in the second episode, I already felt like a fan. Like I felt like I'm growing with him. I felt so proud of him. I mean, I also love Mikasa and Armin, but the whole perspective at that time was through Eren's eyes, mostly. So it's evident that the character I'm, for now at least, connected the most is Eren. And I thought that it was a great episode. It had many interesting things, like it showed how useless is the army. It showed just the cruel world of what happens in war. It's like the thing it's like the prophecy of the four horsemen of apocalypse. There are multiple stages of war. That's why they first dealt with the initial attack, then they had their own battles, then they had the issues with food shortage. There are so many things that happen because of a war. And it was great shown with cruel things like their own people being discussed when looking at the refugees, their own people. And then those guards even punched Eren, which is even more absurd because he's a child. And then, of course, when they sent all of those people to basically die, they sent them to war to just die there. One of them was Armin's grandfather. And that scene, of course, when the music was godly. I loved it. When they were talking, I would love to just go and Google that music, just to hear it again. But I'm like trying to avoid anything that could lead me to some spoilers, so I'm not doing that. But it's really a touching moment. It was not the same as the death of Eren's mom, but it was still sad because you feel bad for Armin. It was so tragic that they were just chosen to basically die, even if they say it was a fight. Like they said, like how many just survived? Like almost none. It was evident they had no chance, and that was really probably a horrible experience for Armin. Then we had the fleshed out Hannes a bit more. We've seen that he has his morals, that he is a good guy at heart. I know I wanted a great explanation for why he didn't attack the Titan, which killed Eren's mom, but sometimes you should accept simple answers. Sometimes the simplest ones are the best ones. And it worked here. He was afraid. I can clearly understand him, even now better after I watched the 4th and 5th episode, because he basically is not a part of the Survey Corps. He doesn't go out and fight the Titans all the time. So that was probably his first encounter with a Titan. It's reasonable. I was not disappointed. I was surprised in a good way. I was actually glad, because you don't have to always complicate stuff. You don't have to. And of course we had that Titan, which now I know is the Armored Titan. I'm still not sure. But at that time, I was thinking that he might be the Colossus Titan. That the Colossus Titan can morph between different shapes of what he desires, because the Colossal Titan was nowhere near to seen anymore. And this guy was shorter and he gained more skin, so this is a symbol for change. The shorter you are, the more skin you gain. So maybe he can go like to the classic Titan level and have like a full body with skin. And he was clearly faster, so maybe he can morph into what he needs, his best form for something. In the cinematics at that point, they were gorgeous. The windmill, and just the sound of the windmill, the Titan standing there, the sunlight. It was beautiful. It looked really amazing. I think that's the last main thing I want to tell here, because I don't want to make this video too long. As I said, I want to upload it as fast as I can, and because this discussion does not hold the same value, because now I have more information. But basically, in the first episode I was already talking about Eren's father being a person who has a secret scientific weapon against the Titans, and this episode it was like oil on fire for my theory, because it was shown that he gave the key to Eren. He was shouting something and he had a needle, and he injected something into Eren. So my theory was and is that he created some sort of antidote to Titans, which he injected into Eren, so if any Titan will try to attack Eren, that antidote will come out and kill the Titans, or just maybe damage them. I think I mostly covered the main stuff. I enjoyed this episode. I will tell you my original grade, which I'll stick to it for now. It's 8.5 from 1 out of 10. So I gave it a worse grade than the first, and that's just because for me a show which has a grade of 9 or more has to have some really strong emotional scenes. Those scenes who just go, you feel like wow, like you really feel like in the first episode I felt the weight of the scene, you know, and I enjoyed both episodes. So it's really hard to grade something because, you know, I will try to, as much as I can, looking through a more objective view, you know. I will try to not involve my personal enjoyment as much as I can, because I need to grade the storytelling, character development, etc. If you are interested in my enjoyment, yes, of course, I enjoyed this episode as much as I did the first one. I will now go and work on trying to upload the third episode. If you have not seen my reaction to the first episode, you can check that one out. Feedback is highly appreciated because I want to always make everything better. And if you really enjoy this and are looking for more content, consider subscribing. Thank you again for every single thing you did, for every single view and comment. It was amazing. Thank you.